We never rehearse, right? And blonde, this is blonde wanted, Jason Pegg, who is our sort of now going to be our sort of part. He's sharing bass duties. It's a job share with Baby David Beacon. We never rehearse. I'm always awestruck by the fact that we haven't played for about 5 months, and it just happens. Could we have a big hand for Barnstormer after 20 years? We don't do that many gigs in the UK. We don't do that many gigs anywhere, but we do more in Germany. 20 years on the guitar, Dan Woods. 20 years on drums, Mass Murder McGee. On Lager, yeah. And on and off for the last couple, Jason Pegg, Blonde Wanton, Sharon Jute has been there with Baby David Beacon. Because we did our first gig on the 5th of November 1994. At that time we had Captain Sensible on bass for the first 2 gigs, mate of ours from Brighton, and Martin Fish, the singer of the Fish Brothers. I'm sure some of you know about the Fish Brothers, because the rest of them are all in the Fish Brothers, on guitar, and Dan was on bass. Yeah, you're on guitar. That's right. Of course you were, because Captain was on bass, and Captain obviously, because he had millions of other things to do, he left after the first 2 gigs. But it was nice to have him because it meant that our first German tour got advertisers. Attila The Stockbroker, and it wasn't. No, we weren't called that. We did our first. No, I've got to say this because some of you don't know. Our first 2 gigs, we were called Flounder. Okay. Now I'd always wanted to form a band, but I always knew that I had to find the right people. To do the right sort of thing, because I've always, obviously, what I do most of the time is my spoken word stuff and my acoustic songs. But I love medieval music and love punk rock, and I said I want to form a band to combine medieval music and punk rock. And I think, who am I going to find? Anyway, we met in a pub, and Dan McGee and I said, yeah, we're into that, we'll do that. And they were mates with Captain, and I knew him a bit as well. So Captain came in on bass. So the first 2 gigs, it was like amazing. It was like, you know, because we had Captain Sensible on bass, obviously lots of people turned up who knew a bit about me, but the most important thing was Captain Sensible was on bass. But then he sort of went and did his own thing. But anyway, the first 2 we did in Germany, we were advertised as, because we were called Flounder for the first 2 gigs, because I like fishing, and I thought, flounder, it's a flatfish. But then I didn't realise the other meaning of it, which is to fail miserably and be totally shit. I forgot about that. Yeah, okay. Cheers, mate. We'll beat you 2-0, comrade. Anyway, so then when we went to Germany, we still not called Barnstormer on our first tour. We were called Die Erbrechernden Rotkehlchen, which means the Vomiting Robins. So it was Attila The Stockbroker and the Vomiting Robins, featuring Captain Sensible. Only thing was, Captain by that time was doing loads more stuff with the dam, so he didn't come. But nevertheless, loads of people turned up, because some of them knew about me, and a lot more obviously wanted to see Captain Sensible. But it didn't matter that he wasn't there, because we went down really well. And from that day to this, we've done most of our gigs in Germany. I mean, for lots and lots of reasons. But it's lovely to come, and you know, I mean, mainly because I do the spoken word stuff in the UK and in the English-speaking world, and we do the band in places where people don't speak English. But it's lovely to be back in Leeds and to play for you tonight. And you know, one of Leeds. If you leave Leeds on the floor in a pub with lots of beer spilled, you know what they become? They become dirty Leeds. They still don't bite your legs. Sorry. But I'll tell you another funny story. We're gay and we're beating you. We're gay and we're beating you. We're gay and we're... But I'll tell you what, it is getting less. I mean, it is actually, among our lot, it is a really funny, it's a joke every year that Leeds is the one where we get the most homophobic chance, but it's going down year by year. Most people other places, they don't bother at all anymore, because the chance they get back, they've given up. I mean, all this sort of FAE stuff about homophobic, anti-homophobic chanting is all very well, and it is a really good initiative, but actually, the best way to deal with homophobic chanting, because it all comes to us, I mean, no one else gets any, is to actually, you know, sort of like return with, does your boyfriend over? He's over there, we can see you holding hands and this sort of stuff, yeah. So we can see you holding hands before they start singing it to us. But actually, we don't need to do it anymore because it is dying out, so that's fucking good. Anyway. Anyway, old teenagers. Here's a funny story for you. In 2001, we had 4 songs in a big feature film in Germany. You won't know about it over here. It's called Doppelpack. It was about 2 punks who got really drunk and came to one of our gigs, and that's what it was about. But it does mean that again we've got a lot more fans in Germany than we have in the UK, which is another reason why we do lots of gigs in Germany. Anyway, here we go. Old teenagers.
Yeah.
Something like uncertainty, indifference and fear. I'm stuck on the concrete corner of rubbish that you hear. I stand for a good career. And I see the stamps in the bars, talking television, working hard. Oh, remorse and getting bigger, thoughts and turns alone. You just shrug your shoulders with a few pathetic moans. No real surprise, no new ideas, it's what we also ran. Your blueprint for a hotel, it's full of friction plan, and your old neighbour's plan. I can tell you what the people say. Fashion says it takes out to obey. Fashion tells you culture is a good self-opposite. Fashion tells you politics went out in 86. Corporations are officially spirit of the age. Money's the barometer, 30 is the day. When television turn away. Oh, see later! Was to go to CNAs, never even had a rebel phase. Nigel is so sensible, Nigel is so fun. Nigel acts as though he's 18, Nigel's 21. Grandma's down the harbour, but I think him from the top. Nigel and his girlfriend got looking around the shops, and Coldplay are on top of the pop. What's on Coldplay? Oh, teenagers! Oh, teenagers! Oh, teenagers! Oh, teenagers!
Cheers!